Well, guys, if you've been keeping up with Sloan Bella, you would by now realize that everything that she has said has been happening exactly as she had predicted. Now, listen. We know that for quite some time, many people have been saying that Diddy has done far too much to far too many people and he needs to be held accountable. Some people have been saying he needs to be thrown behind bars. Now, Miss Bella Sloan is saying it's going to go down like how it's going to go down, but behind bars ain't one of them based on the last video that I watched. Now, what she also predicted is that, every time Diddy tries to fix something, other things are going to keep popping up. And I believe that we can see an example of what she has been seeing in this moment, because this week we have been witnessing, more people coming out, telling more about their experience with him. And we can fairly say that Cass's lawsuit against Diddy, I believe, has paved the way and has given strength to many of these claims. But at the same time, we don't know if for a fact all these claims are factual, but we can imagine it has to be at least half true. Now, at present, we have former Bad Boy artist Mark Curry, who is telling his experience with Diddy. And some of the things that he's saying Diddy did are like, for example, allegedly broke Kim Porter's nose. Mark Curry is saying that he was good friends with Kim Porter. And for Diddy to be basically having wiretap on this woman's phone, having video cameras in her home, it's a different level of crazy. And he's saying, ish do happen. People do bad stuff. But when it becomes reoccurring consistently, then at that point, you're definitely a problem. I'm going to go ahead and play this clip for you guys, and then I'll get back with the rest of my commentary, because I want you all to hear what Mark Curry has to say about Diddy's actions over these years based on his experience. Let's get into this clip.
I'm a former bad boy recording artist. A lot of people, I made a lot of hits for Puff.
How do you feel about these lawsuits accusing Diddy of abuse? What do you think about that? You knowing Diddy, do you think he's capable of doing that, man?
Do I think? Yeah. I think he's very capable of doing it. It's in his character. That's who he is. That's what comes with power. That's what comes with arrogance. That's what comes with, what makes him. I seen fights between where he have an argument, fight with a female, whatever it may be. I seen it with my own friends. But sometimes you say, we all go through things, but once you have a sign of doing it over and over and over again, that's when it becomes a problem. You be like, so every relationship that you get in, you're violent in them. I was around when Cassie was there. I knew Kim Porter before I knew Puff. I met Misa, but
Just imagine his girls listening to these testimonies about their father, and knowing that he's so extra protective of his kids, because Diddy is a helicopter dad. He's very sensitive, very protective of his kids. And he has girls. And I know for a fact that no one would be able to do this to any of his baby girls and get away with it. He should have taken the time out to seek the necessary help and treatment that he needed. But it seems as though as he got older, for some reason, he might have somewhat changed, because that is what I have observed about him, because just like, I'm going to say over the past 3 months, it's as though he could sense that something was coming, and what is coming had to do with his karma, and he was working to basically try and change things as much as possible in his favor. But evidently, he was too late because now the roof keeps caving in, and every day it is a new testimony against him. And, it's not pleasant. It is always about him being violent and aggressive, especially towards females. But guys, hearing this coming from a former bad boy, just imagine what else people have experienced him doing. Just imagine. But anyway, guys, enough of this. I want to hear from you. Let me know, what are your thoughts about what Mark Curry, former bad boy, had to say about Diddy's behavior towards Kim Porter, Cassie, and how he treated these girls in general. I want to hear from you guys. With that phone tapping video surveillance, that is definitely excessive. So let's get the discussion popping. And while you're at it, show your girls some love. See you all later. Bye, guys.